The following is a spiritual discourse by Shrii Shrii Anandamurti on devotion. Devotion. It has been said in Bhakti Shastra Bhakti-Devotion Seva, Bhakti Prema Svarupani, Bhakti-Anandarupacha, Bhakti-Bhakti-Jivanam. What is meant by bhakti? The word bhakti has been derived from the root word bhaj, by adding the suffix ktinbharj, means to call with devotion, that is, to call the Lord with utmost devotion, taking Him to be everything of one's life, is bhakti. In other words, bhakti is to move towards Him after withdrawing all the expressions of one's mind. Now what is Shastra? Shasanitariat Jastusa Shastra Parikirtita, that which governs or disciplines for liberation or all-round salvation is Shastra. In the case where the parents govern their children only for the sake of governing, when the children grow up and realize this they begin to disobey them. But where the discipline and control is aimed at salvation or liberation, that discipline is the discipline of Shastra. And what is Bhagavan? The word has been derived from the root word bhaga, plus mrup, suffix. Bhagavan means one who possesses the following 6 qualities: Aishvarya, Pratipa, Jasya, Shri, Gyan and Virajya. Aishvarya means occult power, which in Sanskrit is also known as Vibhuti. Vibhuti has 2 meanings: ash and occult powers. Here occult powers are 8 in number, namely Anima, Mahima, Laghima, Prapti, Prakamya, Vashishtva, Ishvaratva and Intriyamitva. In the English language, Aishvarya is known as occult power, that is, that which is acquired by cult is occult. Pratipa, he establishes himself by his own power. Those who are not dharmikas get scared by his power, and those who are dharmikas find supreme protection in him. Jasya. By his advent 2 things happen simultaneously. On the one hand, he gets staunch supporters, and on the other, sworn enemies. The whole human society gets clearly divided into 2 camps, moralists and immoralists, the bad elements. Everyone has to join either of the 2 camps, and complete polarization takes place. If one is the North Pole, the other one is the South Pole. He is crowned with success and glory and at the same time faces bitter criticism and infamy. This happened to Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna also. During their time also the whole society got divided into 2 camps, the moralists and the immoralists. Remember always, dharmic people are ultimately bound to be victorious. Shri. Shri means attraction, the sweet touch of attraction. This word is made up of sha, ra, and e. Sha is the acoustic root of the mutative force. Ra is the acoustic root of the actional faculty. E denotes feminine gender. Hence Shri means one who possesses the actional faculty of the mutative force. Gyan means knowledge of the self. The knowledge of the self is the real knowledge. All other forms of knowledge are not knowledge at all, rather they are only shadows of knowledge. There is absence of true knowledge. This knowledge of the self can't be obtained from study of books, but can be acquired by merging all one's desires into Him, as He is knowledge incarnate and knowledge personified. Virajya, non-attachment. In Sanskrit the word virajya has come from the root verb aran, as has ranjana, which means to paint, or to color, that which colors the mind. Prabhupada Ranjarna means he who colors the dawn. Every object is vibrational and has its own color. Due to the particular color of an object, your mind gets attracted to it. So, you should not be attracted to the color of any object. So it has been said, Bhakti-Devotion Seva, devotion is service to Bhagavan or Bhagavan. Here Bhagavan means he who has bhaga, that is, he who embodies all the above-mentioned 6 qualities. Bhakti is service to Bhagavan. Bhakti Prema Svarupani, that is, devotion is pure love. Bhakti-Anandarupaka, the only desire of devotees is to give pleasure to Bhagavan. Bhakti-Bhakti-Jivanam, devotion is the life of devotees. Just as a fish cannot live without water, devotees cannot survive without devotion. Devotion is the essence, the very source, of life. What is then the most precious thing in human life? It is devotion. If one has got devotion, one has got everything, and nothing remains unrealized. Devotees have to serve the Lord. Now, What is the true service? To serve His creation is the real service. In common practice, we see that the parents are pleased when their sons or daughters are served. Similarly, the simplest and easiest way to please me is to serve humanity. Forget whatever you were in the past, or whatever you did in the past, and from this auspicious moment on dedicate yourself to the service of humanity. Patna, September 1, 1978.